Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon and lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. This promises to be a very intense, deep-reaching, and profound kind of moon cycle for us all, and that will be with us properly. Here is the chart on May 16th at 12:14 a.m. So right after midnight on May 16th. That is what the actual time is going to be looking like for us. So let's go ahead and get into your card, Sagittarius. We're going to do a combination of Lunar Oracle and Tarot to get your messages, to see what will be with you surrounding this full moon energy. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all the links and info are down below. Sagittarius, thank you so much, you guys. You were #1 last time in views on the full moon readings, so you are getting your reading done first today. So let's see what we have, please, Spirit, for our beautiful Sagittarians. Let's see what's coming up for them, past, present, and future around these lunar full moon phases. Please show us, Sagittarius. Very nice energy coming through for you, Saggies. So your immediate past, what came in from the last 30 days or so, is the end of a tough cycle approaching. So the full moon in Capricorn energy, I do feel that that symbolizes and signifies the end of difficult times, lots of uphill challenges. Capricorn energy usually makes you work pretty hard for the things that you have in your life. And so this could be feeling like a lot of pressure is being released. This last 28 to 30 days past the last full moon cycle would have been very tough, though. Like, you're really having, it's kind of almost that 10 of Wands feeling where the pressure is on. You've been really, doing a lot of hard work, and it did have to do with your willpower. Oh my goodness. You put a lot of energy into this, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of y'all out there are really feeling like, yep, I put my mind to it. I stayed disciplined. I stayed determined. And, that has really been a good thing for you. It's really paying off because the end of that cycle approaching and you're reaping the rewards. Let's get into your present energies. What's coming in with the Scorpio full moon and lunar eclipse for you guys is the new moon in Cancer. So this is a beautiful new energy of growth, stability, and harmony within the domestic circle. You and your loved ones are safe. This brings about a calmer, more secure feeling. If any of you had been going through a feeling of feeling insecure or not quite certain where, things were going emotionally, that is going to become a lot more clear. And Scorpio is a fellow water sign. That's what that full moon is. So I feel like this is actually quite in tune for you. That Scorpio full moon will land in your universal 12th house of Pisces for you, Sagittarius. So it is an extremely intuitive full moon for you guys. Also the same if you are a Sagittarius rising. Don't resist the good changes coming in, Sagittarius. You may feel a little bit of pressure or pushback. The universe, I feel, is starting to open you up a little more emotionally. As you see in the past position, we have the Capricorn energy. Present energy that will be arriving with the full moon in Scorpio for you is that Cancer energy. So it's the opposite. Instead of having to be so stoic, so tough, so resilient, this is encouraging you to be more emotionally available, more open, more vulnerable. And so you might resist that a little bit, but it's really telling you, no matter what you do, you might try to resist it, but those trees, those plants, the seeds that have been planted, they're going to grow anyway here, Sagittarius. So don't resist that greater flow of emotional sensitivity and openness that's coming to you. Going into the future, the next 30 days till the next full moon after the Scorpio full moon is the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So we have these new moons coming in. To me, new moons represent the beginnings of cycles. And so to me, what's coming in, Sagittarius, is some really beautiful fire energy. You may feel very, very vulnerable, very emotional on and around this full moon, but what it really gives way to is you building up to greater confidence, to greater self-esteem and self-worth. That is really what it takes. Keep your chin up. Keep your eyes on that positivity, because that is what it is all about here. Putting on a good presentation, looking and feeling your best within and without. It's time to release any sense of feeling like you're not good enough, feeling inadequate. It's time to put those aside. And with those lunar eclipses, I always say the solar eclipse is the breath in. That's what we bring into our lives. With the lunar eclipse, it's a breath out. So, you know, what this lunar cycle brings in for us is actually a release. It's actually a letting go. And I do feel that what you're mostly letting go here is a lack of self-worth, self-esteem, or confidence. And you're bringing that in as your new way of being in the world. And we have, look at this. This is ultra divine masculine energy, Sagittarius. If y'all have some Leo or Aries in your charts, you may feel even more gravitational to this energy, because we have the divine masculine, the lunar god, coming up on top of this full new moon in Leo. So I do feel this is all about embracing leadership qualities, a can-do attitude, very much about, you know, not being afraid of taking on more responsibility in some way and really leading others, being an inspirational figure and getting things done. It's time to move things forward here, guys. This is beautiful. I love that, because Sagittarius, you are a masculine aligned sign. You are a fire sign. And so this fire energy coming into your future feels very much in alignment with you. So let's get some tarot on this next. We're going to just lay these down over the past, present, and future cards to deepen up your messages. Dear Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius in the tarot around this full moon lunar eclipse, please? Wow, a lot of balance. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, this is exciting. Okay, I mean, this past difficult situation, whatever it was that you put your willpower and your discipline into, 6 of Wands, y'all. This is very strong success, recognized victory, personal achievement. Everyone is looking. They're like, wow, Sagittarius came through that with shining colors. You're feeling very good. You're feeling like you really overcame something very difficult. You might have learned some big, hard lessons. Capricorn often brings through those difficult lessons, but the results are very golden, and that is showing up here. And look at that. Yes, the 6 of Wands put you back on the throne with that King of Wands. This is some strong, strong fire energy for you, my beautiful Sagittarians. Oh, this is good stuff for you. I really do feel whatever it was that you went through, especially this past month, for some of you it could have been taking even longer, but I do feel like it came to the culmination over the past month. This really proved to you that yes, I can do it. Yes, I'm strong enough. Yes, I deserve that promotion, that raise, that next level of, you know, responsibility or leadership, because you've really proven something to not only others, but to yourself, most importantly. Here we go. It's time to balance. That's what this full moon in Scorpio is bringing in for my Sagittarians with the 6 of Pentacles. I see this, you know, we talked about the balance between Cancer and Capricorn, which is definitely the balance between getting a lot of work done, being out in public, being in that larger sphere. But, you know, Cancer is being within the home, being connected to your vulnerable, sensitive emotions and family, friend, love connections. I do feel that this full moon is bringing in that balance between the two, Sagittarius, because I feel like you've been working very hard. A lot of you have not had much time to tap into that heart center or to share that with other people, and Spirit saying it's time to reconnect. It's time to balance those two sides of yourself here, Sagittarius. And the Page of Wands. I feel like a new life is coming in some way, right? We've got the Page of Wands here, Page and King. I'm going to also say, Sagittarius, this won't be for all of you because this is a general reading, but with that Cancer energy, Page of Wands, for some of you, you could either be, you know, getting pregnant, having a concern that you might be very resistant to that fact. So If that's not something you want in your life, it's really important to avoid or just take precautions around that. But for some of you, like, that comes in and you might really feel like, oh my goodness, can I handle this financially? Will this work out? And you've really got to take some time to see how you are going to balance that new life, that new life force. For others of you, that this doesn't have to do anything with a pregnancy or a child or a pet or adopting an animal. To me, this says that, again, it is time for you to have a new lease on life. You may be taking on new responsibilities in your job, new responsibilities around work. And again, it is so important that you balance between the head and the heart, right? The work life, the career life, the outer life versus that inner home life, the sensitive emotions. I do feel like something huge is really coming full circle for you guys, and it feels so, so good. Look at that World card coming out in our future position on top of that strong divine masculine energy. This is a Saturn ruled card, similar to Capricorn energies, but it is much more free-flowing, much more positive, much more empowering. Again, this feels like the end of a really difficult cycle. It's come to an end. It's become something very successful, very exciting. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful reading. The only challenge whatsoever is you've got to stay in the balance. Don't work yourself too hard. Mostly I do feel that you are coming out on top. If you have a Leo in your life or Leo in your personal chart or somewhere around you, that's going to be a very, very powerful sign for you. And the Two of Wands. Every clarifier card was a Wands card. You had the King, the Page, and the Two. So I just feel like you're coming at all of this from a place of leadership, responsibility, really a take charge attitude. Like, I'm going to go get it. I'm excited about life. I'm ready to start something new. You may be starting a brand new project. Like, one thing, you know, the one door is closing and it's good. Like, it's something that you're very happy that is coming to completion. But then that Two of Wands is like that brand new fresh door opening all over again. I feel like you're going to have good collaborative people around you and on your side. And this is a very exciting reading. I feel like this is almost like the beginning of a new you, the beginning of a new cycle in life somehow. So let's get a couple of manifestations, affirmations for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what you are manifesting through this full moon in Scorpio, please. Keep your heart open. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. I could not say it better myself, because that is what was coming in that needs to be balanced so much. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to be emotionally available, Sagittarius. I feel like you've come through a very tough time where you've had to be very tough, very strong. You've had to keep your guard and your defenses up. But it's time to let the right ones in. That's the first quarter moon energy in Libra. That is in your manifestation card. And I'm going to pull just one from our magical spell cards. Let's see how to focus those intentions. On joy, greater happiness. Look at that. And we had all that Leo, all that Aries energy, this very upbeat. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Wow. So Sagittarius, you really do have star quality on your side around you. And I feel like very, very optimistic and happy people are also in your corner with this full moon cycle. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope the full moon is absolutely amazing for you guys. Take care.